everyone, welcome back to Danielle's Decor. Today I am sitting here at my kitchen table and we are going to put together this tablescape. If you watched my fall tablescape video, a lot of the stuff that I used for that tablescape, I'm rolling right into Christmas. I'm not buying new stuff, so I'm going to try to incorporate a lot of that, my tablecloth, my table runner, things like that. All that's gonna transfer over into my Christmas stuff. So before we get started, I wanted to do a little something different with my silverware. And I really just kept the silverware that I used in my fall tablescape. It's just little plastic silverware from the Dollar Tree. So I just threw it in a Ziploc bag and tossed it aside because I knew I'd be using it come Christmas. We don't eat off of it, so I'm just setting this up to kind of give you guys ideas for a Christmas dinner or something like that. And or I'm getting ready to do my home tour, so I wanted to have my table set and, you know, looking pretty. So so I'm gonna be working on that. So let me get turned and I'll show you guys how I'm gonna put these together, because these aren't gonna be sitting with my plates. They're gonna be sitting on the table itself. So I wanted to do something a little nicer with them, so that they look cute on the table. But give me just 1 second and I'll point you down and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Be right back. Okay, I have some of these. These are the premium napkins. I just wanted them because they were bigger. And these are actually ones that I bought to go in my fall tablescape. So we just had to use them. They've been sitting in the cabinet. But I only have one left to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna take one of these napkins. Like I said, it's a 15 by 17 inch napkin from Walmart. So I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna kind of lay it down like that. And then I'm gonna stack my silverware in there. And I always kind of do my knife, my fork, and then my spoon. And I'm just kind of, let me scooch you guys back here a little bit. Stack them on top of each other because I'm gonna roll this up in here. So, and these are, like I said, just little paper napkins. But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold my bottom part in, and then I'm gonna come this way, making sure that right here, I'm straight across. You don't want this piece right here hanging down below this one. And then I'm just gonna fold this little corner right here, and then I'm gonna take it, and I'm just gonna kind of roll it like that. If you don't fold this back corner, it'll come all the way around to the front. And I don't want it around to the front. I want it to stop right there at the back. So now that we got them rolled together like that, I'm gonna take a little piece of my ribbon that I used in my centerpiece, and I'm gonna lay that in there. And I want it to stay low on my thing. I want to go more towards the bottom, and you'll see why here in a second. But I'm just going to take this and I'm going to make a little knot right here with this ribbon. And you don't want to pull it super tight because you don't want to just smash your napkin in your silverware, but you want to get it tight enough to hold it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this. And I'm cutting it at an angle like that. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to make a knot on there. And then I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm just going to kind of give my ribbon a little bit of a curve like that. I think that tail's kind of long, so we'll trim that down. I'll just make it a little bit shorter. My ribbon's getting fuzz all over the tablecloth and you can see it. I'm gonna make this one just a little bit shorter too. Not a whole lot. All right. Now that's what we have. Just a little knot like that. Now I'm gonna go into my little scrap pieces that I have left. And this is stuff that I've used in that centerpiece yesterday. So I have just a couple pieces left. So I'm gonna take a little piece of this greenery and a little berry. And I'm going to take both of them and I'm going to slide them down in here behind this ribbon right here. Just to give it a little bit of color, because this is going to be sitting on a white tablecloth with a lot of black and white around it. So I just wanted it to have a little bit of the green and a little pop of the berries, just to give it a little bit of color, a little bit of red. And that's all we got right there. So I have 4 of them made to go around the table already, like that. So we are ready to go and throw this table together. Give me 1 second and I'm gonna put you up on a tripod so you can see what I'm doing. Be right back. Now that you guys can kind of see the whole table, I'm gonna start. I got my white tablecloth, and this is just a little cheapy cloth, one from Walmart. And then I have a buffalo plaid runner that I used in with my fall stuff. So I'm gonna run it this way. And as you can see, I got a chair here and a chair here, so I'm kind of going on a diagonal, which it looks like it's kind of straight for you guys, but it is diagonal compared to where the chairs are sitting. Let me make sure that's kind of even. So we're gonna run that like that, and then I'm gonna take the centerpiece that I made last night, and I'm gonna sit that in the middle, right here, of the table. And I want my church to face this way because my back door is over there. So when you come in the back door, this is the first thing you'll see sitting on the table. So I want it to be facing the right way. And I did put fairy lights in there, and I will light them up at the end. I'm just worried that the glare is really gonna make it hard for you guys to see. So next, I'm gonna start with my plate chargers. And I have just 4 of the black chargers like this. And we're gonna just set these around the table, like that. And then I'm gonna go in with my dinner plates. And I picked up, I had 2 of these in the fall. Now these are from Trees and Trends, but I know Hobby Lobby has some like this with the buffalo plaid. So I went back and got 2 more so I'd have a set of 4. And we're gonna use those. And the ones that I got from Hobby Lobby in the fall were smaller, so these are a full-size plate. And then I went to Kmart before they closed, which they're closing down all of our Kmarts. And we had 1 store left, and they had a bunch of their dishes on clearance, and I found these like that with the houndstooth pattern with a little bit of red, and I just thought they were so pretty. I love that pattern. So we're gonna set those on top of the buffalo plaid. This is what I meant. There was a method to my madness, because I knew I wanted to use my houndstooth with my buffalo plaid plate. And then I got these from Kmart also, and they're the red and white polka dot bowls. And so we're gonna put those in the middle. So there's a lot of pattern going on in this, but with it all just being red, black, and white, it really goes together really pretty. And it doesn't clash on itself too much. And I'll pull you guys in closer once I get everything finished. I did pick up some of these from Tuesday morning, I believe. And they all have different little sayings. This one says jingle on it. That one says blessed. And that one says joy and merry. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how I folded these. So I have my word down here in the corner. And basically, I'm going to fold it into a triangle like that with my word facing down away from me. And you want to kind of make sure that you keep your edges even. And then I'm just going to take this corner and I'm going to come back to right here. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to pull this one down. See how I did that? Made your triangle, one side in and the other side in. Then I'm going to take and I'm going to fold this corner in like that, making a point right here. And then I'm going to come in like that on this one, like that. And then I have this right here. And I'm just going to flip this end back, and I'm going to set this down inside my bowl with this hanging out so that you can see the lettering on the front. And that's kind of what you have right there with your bowl. And your napkin kind of hanging out. I have 4 of these little dollar picks from Walmart. They were 98 cents. They just got a few little red berries. So basically, what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to take this little end right here, and I'm just going to flip it backwards. Back up behind the greenery, like that. So that you just have this little piece like that with your berries. And I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to set this down in the bowl, kind of to the side here. Okay, now that I went through and I put the picks in each little bowl, I have some of these right here. And these came from Michael's in their fall clearance stuff. I got these a couple months ago. They're little metal plates, and they were $2.99, and I believe when I got them, because they were in the fall, they were 70% off. And I just took my Cricut and I made a little sticker to go on them, and I'm going to use them kind of as like little name plates for your setting, or little name place settings. Is that what I'm thinking of? Oh my goodness. Anyway, so I'm going to take these and I'm going to set this down in this little bowl right here. Just kind of like that. That's got something on it. Y'all, I fought with these little tiny stickers from the Cricut because they were so thin. But I finally got it. So I'm just going to kind of wedge that in there next to that pine cone, so that you have your little name down in there. So I'm going to do that on each one. I made one that says Dad, and one that says Joseph, and one that says, oop, that one's upside down, sorry, and one that says Mom. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in. Now that we have all of our little tags sitting in place, you know, I cannot for the life of me think what them things are called. That's driving me crazy. Nameplates, I guess? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set my silverware down. So I just want my silverware to sit next to my plate. And I've got glitter everywhere. So I'm just going to set those kind of to the side of each one. And then I'm going to use the same glasses that I used in my fall tablescape, and that's just the black glasses that came from the Dollar Tree for $1. So I have 4 like this. I don't know if I'm going to leave them to that side or if I'm going to move them yet. And then I have 4 of the smaller glasses like this right here. So you know, I don't know anything about like the proper way of setting a table. I just do it to how I think it looks pretty, truthfully. I'm just doing it for me and for my family, so if it's not done the proper way, then so be it. I think I'll survive. And I think that that's all that I'm gonna do. And that'll be it. So let me grab my camera and I'll pull you guys down and I'll take you in a little bit closer and show you guys what I did. Be right back. Well, here's kind of an overview of the table. And I did want to say the other day, me and my husband went to a flea market and I found some new dining room chairs that I just absolutely fell in love with. There was a set of 6 of them. And there's 2 like this with the captain's chairs with the arms on them that I just thought was absolutely beautiful. And then there's 4 of the regular ones. And it wasn't a table and chairs, it was just the chairs. But they are super comfortable, and oh my goodness, they were an awesome price. So I had to go ahead and pick them up. So I have new chairs for the table, yay! Someday I'll have a bigger table, but this will work for now. Let's go ahead and move in here a little bit closer, and I'll kind of show you guys the place settings. And as you can see, it's just something simple, a little bit of greenery, and I'm loving all these different patterns combined. They just look really pretty together. And it's something a little bit different and unexpected to have that many patterns kind of going together. But like I said, as long as you stay in the same color scheme, the patterns generally will look really pretty together. And then over here is the centerpiece that I did yesterday. And I did put the fairy lights in it, and they are on a timer, so I don't have to mess with them. They just come on and go off whenever I turned them on. So when it kind of lights that up, it looks really pretty. But I'll just kind of move around the table. They all look the same. I like the little pops of red on the silverware. That's really pretty too. So, and these little napkins with the words on them are just adorable. And I like the runner being kind of on a diagonal to the table. It's just something a little bit different and unexpected. And it kind of brings in a little bit more of that white and black buffalo plaid. So come over here and we're back to the beginning. I just think that's super cute. But I was thinking about painting these chairs, maybe painting them black to kind of match that cabinet over there. But I probably won't do that until the spring, if I do. I've never painted furniture before, so I'm not sure how well it'll turn out. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think, if they need to be painted or should I just leave them like that. They look very, I don't know, old and just, oh, colonial is what is the word I'm trying to think of. They have more of kind of a colonial look to them, but I just think they're pretty. I'm loving how this table come out. So that little centerpiece for just little scraps that came together really nice. And it kind of picks up, you know, I have the little frosted berries in there, and everything that's in this centerpiece is kind of picked up around this table. But I think that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I just wanted to say thank you for all your wonderful comments, and I try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. So just know that I am reading them, and I really appreciate all your support and your wonderful sweet, sweet words. So till next time, thanks for watching. Bye.